The day after the shot, I guess, is how we would depict what went on today for the Thunder as they gear up for Minnesota in the finale of this 6-game homestand on Sunday night at Chesapeake Arena. But Grant, Russell Westbrook's effort to both receive the ball from Thabo Sefolosha, blindly saving it late in overtime against Golden State on Friday, and then reverse pivoting away from Harrison Barnes and hitting the game with 1/10 of a second to play. As a player, talk about what it is that got accomplished there.
Well, I think if you're Scott Brooks, you're happy with the fact that these guys didn't give up. They didn't give up until the final horn went off. And I think as a coach, you tell your players, hey, you keep playing until you hear the whistle or the final horn goes off. And that's what Thabo Sefolosha was able to do by saving the ball. And Russell got involved in that play and ultimately knocked down the game-winning shot. So hats off to this whole organization, this team, for playing it all the way through.
Russ created the opportunity by dislodging the ball from Jermaine O'Neal over the top of him. Then Thabo saves it, and Russ hits the game-winning shot. And this were Russ's thoughts following.
I mean, obviously it's a great play. It's a winner. It gives us confidence going into the next game. Makes us feel good about ourselves. Even though we made some mistakes throughout the game, but at the end of the night we end up winning. So it makes us feel good about it. I knew I only had, when I turned that way, I saw the clock, and I knew I didn't have that much time to shoot it. So everybody strives to be, I think, in those situations, kind of dream about it. And as a kid, you drove to the court 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shoot it. But I think that particular moment was a little different.
Did you know your feet were that close to the line?
Yeah, I was pretty close in the corner, but I was just trying to. Hopefully, I was behind the line. But I was. So.
Other NBA players are saying, "Wow, Durant's hitting them. Now we got to cover this guy too."
Nah, man, we're gonna keep going to Kevin long as he, continue to make shots. He's our #1 option.
So the Thunder beat the Warriors 113-112 in overtime, and now in a quick turnaround, an early start on Sunday against Minnesota, they face a team, Grant, that beat them soundly at their place back on November 1st. As a player, is it difficult to come down from the emotion of a win like Friday in gearing up for the next opponent?
No, I don't think it'll be difficult, Matt. And here's what you have to understand. This is a team talking about the Thunder now. They've won their last 2 games, but it's not the fact that they won them, it's how they won them. Execution in the fourth quarter, big spurts sometimes in the third quarter from Russell in the last game. But I think the way that they were able to get points, the way they were able to get stops late in the ball game, I think that's what's going to propel them against this game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Scott Brooks believes this team will be locked and loaded to face the Wolves the second time this season.
Their strengths are they can really move the basketball. They're a great passing team. They have great sets. They have good scorers. They got guys that can make plays. Kevin Love is an all-star player. Inside, outside player, rebounder, outlet passer, just and a good playmaker. And Rubio and Martin and their bigs. They're a very good team, and they're a hard team to guard. But we have to do a much better job than we did up there.
Thunder and the Wolves battle at 6 o'clock on Sunday at Chesapeake Arena. Grant joins Brian Davis and Leslie McCaslin on the TV side, Fox Sports Oklahoma. You can hear the radio call on the Thunder Radio Network and locally, the Sports Animal in Oklahoma City. Stay with us at thunder.nba.com for updates.